Greetings one and all, welcome back to the kitchen here today, and yeah, I just hope everyone's doing well out there in these troubled times. If you happen to be watching this during the troubled times, but yeah, so it's in the past when I've made some of my curries and that, some of my subscribers have commented and yeah, it's all very good making those pastes with all those ingredients, but who's got the time to do that? Well, today I'm saying perhaps we've all got a little bit more time on our hands, so to that end, today I'm going to make a Thai green curry from scratch. So I'll just quickly go through what I'm using, and then I'll put the paste things together in my little processor. And for once I might actually put up on the screen lists of ingredients. These ingredients here that I'm using, bear in mind this is just for the paste and what amounts I'm using. So quickly, I've got some coriander, and I'll mostly just be using the roots of those and some of the stems, a little bit of the green. I've got some limes, I'll be using the juice. I've got couple of stalks of lemongrass. I've got some large green chilies, they're not so hot. I've got a heap of these small little bird's eye green chilies, they are hot. I've got some shallots, some garlic, some galangal. I've got in our spices some white pepper, some ground coriander seeds, some ground cumin seeds. We got some fish sauce, we got some Balanchine paste, shrimp paste, and this one's particularly good because it's already been roasted. I've got a little bit of sugar, and I've just got a little bit of coconut milk on standby in case these don't whiz up too well. Alright, I'll get to chopping all this stuff and I'll get back to you. Alrighty, so I've made that curry paste now, as you saw. Come up really nice. It's very hot and raw, as you can imagine at the moment, but we're about to fix that. So in my Matty Boom Boom wok here, I've just got a bit of vegetable oil just heating up, and to that, just to start off with, I'm just going to add a few more shallots that I've just sort of roughly chopped, and also a couple of cloves of garlic that I've just squashed. Give it the old bashty bash with the handle of my knife. So we'll just put those in as our oil's heating up. Did I, no, I haven't turned that on. Right, just give it a minute to heat up. Alrighty, now that I've got some heat going into these onion and garlic, start to sizzle away nicely, soften up. Don't want to burn that garlic. Got my head back in the game. Alright, the next thing we want to do is cook our paste out. Now, I'm going to use all this paste I made, and some of you might be thinking, oh, that's outrageous, using that much paste, but what you have to remember is that the stuff you buy in jars is really concentrated, and that's why you might only use like a spoonful or two, whereas this is just nice and fresh. And anyway, I'm using it all. In it goes. Now, like I say, I'm just going to mix that around in that hot oil, mix the onions and that through it a bit. And we just want to thoroughly cook that out before we do anything else. Alrighty, so that's been cooking away now for good maybe 10 minutes or so. So it's nice and cooked. Now I don't want to cook it
I say I want it thoroughly cooked, which I do, but I don't want to cook it too long so it starts changing colour and going brown, and I want to keep that nice green colour. It is a green curry after all. So yeah, like I say, that's pretty well thoroughly cooked now. It's looking good. It smells awesome in here. Just smells great. So what I'm going to add next is just one large can, 400 mils of good quality coconut milk. In it goes. And we'll just mix that up. And we'll just cook that through for a little bit longer. Alrighty, that's simmering away nicely there now. So the other thing I want to add is just a couple of kaffir lime leaves, and I'll sort of scrunch them up a bit. Just throw them in whole, but scrunched up. And that's just going to sort of, yeah, give it a bit more freshness in flavour. Now while I'm at it, I might as well add my chicken, and I'm using chicken thigh fillets that I've just sort of sliced up. That's about, it wasn't quite a kg, it was about, I think it was about 800 or 900 grams. And we're just going to throw that in there. Wash my hands. And we'll just stir that chicken through and just let it simmer away and cook away in there. Once I've stirred it up, don't have it on too high a heat, you just sort of want it bubbling away a bit. Like so. And I am going to whack a lid on that too. Alrighty, we'll let that simmer away. Yeah, I don't know, maybe about 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes. Alrighty guys, so my chicken there been simmering away for, yeah, a good 15 minutes or so. It's actually looking fairly close to being cooked. I'm going to let it cook a little bit longer, because what I want to do now is add, I've got some eggplant, and I can only get a big large eggplant. Ideally you'd like to get those lovely little Asian round ones, but couldn't get them. And I've just got some snow peas. I had some snow peas there that I've just topped and tailed and sliced in half basically. And that's going to stir into our green curry. I've got to say, like, I've tasted that the progress, how that sauce is tasting. It's just divine. You really can't beat making your own paste. Don't sound like a bit of a W anchor, but it's just true. Just nothing compares to that fresh flavour. Alright, so I'm going to put the lid back on that and just let that cook away for probably, yeah, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. One beer. How's that sound? One singer. Alright, I'll get back to you in 10 minutes. Alrighty, so I've just served up a bowl of my Thai green chicken curry. And yeah, oh man, very happy with this one. Now obviously you'd serve this with rice. I've just put in this bowl basically just for presentation, because the thing with a green curry is you want lots of this sort of sauce, runny sauce. So you need lots of rice to soak that up. There was just no way of sort of presenting that nicely. So as soon as I turn the camera off, I'll be adding a heap of rice to this and just going for it. But I can taste it in this form. So we'll just get it up there. Well, I said it before, but I just got to re-emphasise how delicious that is. It's just, yeah, it's so far ahead of what you get in those jars. And don't get me wrong, you know, if you're in a hurry, those jars make a nice meal, but this is so far ahead of that. It's not funny. And if you have got a bit of time on your hands, and lots of people have at the moment, I definitely recommend giving this one a try. I put up the list at the start, what was in that paste, and it is a absolute fantastic recipe. Yeah, that's all I can say. Give it a try, guys, please. I urge you. Alright, thanks for watching, as always. Thanks to those who've subscribed to the channel, as always. One little thing, if you haven't subscribed, can I ask that you subscribe? Last time I looked, which was a couple of hours ago, so it might have changed, I was on 199 subscribers, and it's been on 199 for a good few days, which is fine, but you know, there's an opportunity to be number 200. Not that you win anything, but yeah, who knows, one day you could say, I was number 200. Bloody hell, I'm locked up too long. Alright guys, I'll see you all next time.